country's economic managers hope to reduce poverty incidence from 26 to 16% before the term of President Aquino ends in 2016. This optimism is based on the sustained economic growth of the country during the past 3 years. Freddie Abando reports.
It was a great run for the Aquino administration for the past 3 years, a run of sustained economic growth to reduce poverty incidence in the country. Because of this, the President's economic team expressed their commitment to build on these gains. Budget Secretary Florencio Abad stressed good governance as committed by the President will continue as a platform to implement programs and projects which will lead to macroeconomic and political stability.
We have completed the first half of the Aquino administration with, I believe, much success, with a lot of unprecedented gains for our country. There is no doubt that our economy is progressing better and faster than before. We ended 2013 with a GDP growth of 7.2%, despite the disasters that hit the Visayas and Mindanao. We leapfrogged the global competitiveness rankings from 75th before the administration took helm to 58 to date. We have finally achieved investment-grade credit ratings. Compared to the situation that we inherited in June 30, 2010, our country is in a much better state than before. Yet, we know that there is still much to do in terms of ensuring that this newfound prosperity benefits them in a direct and meaningful way.
As projected, the robust economy of the country will maintain high growth rates of 6.5 to 7.5% for 2014. Consumption is still the number one driver. Investments ranks number 2. The pickup of manufacturing will be sustained. Government spending is also a major factor for growth. Its target is to spend more for infrastructure, which is expected to hit almost 800 billion pesos by 2016.
We will continue to invest heavily in infrastructure, and the commitment is we will ramp up to 5% of GDP. Yeah.
This would be substantial.
As mentioned by Secretary Abad, we're looking at, I think his estimate was about 800 billion by 2016.
Inclusive growth is paying off with more resources from the national budget spent for social protection. 62 billion pesos for the conditional cash program to keep poor children in school from elementary to high school, and health care for mothers. The increasing budget for education pegged at almost 400 billion pesos for 2014. The sin tax reform has expanded coverage of PhilHealth to 14 million families. These are just some of many programs geared towards the reduction of poverty incidence from 26 to 16% by 2016. Abad Baird reduced debt servicing led to the reallocation of resources to help the poor.
We have reshaped the national budget. 10 years ago, debt servicing ate up 30% of the total budget, leaving 28.9% and 19.4% for social and economic services, respectively. This year, we have increased the budgetary share of social and economic services to 37.2% and 26.2%, while debt servicing has been reduced to 15.6%. We cannot design and implement development projects and programs in a business as usual manner. The crisis generated by the series of calamities present to us innumerable opportunities to innovate and deepen reforms, not only on our regular development programs, but even more so in our rehabilitation and reconstruction programs.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.